What's up guys, it's Ark here and welcome to the 1 month later free-to-play account review. So it's been a month, a lot's changed since the last account review. If you're interested in checking that one out, link is in the description below as well as the top right corner of this video. But yeah, let's just see what has changed, what has happened in this last month, and what kind of upgrades I've got for the characters. So just to start off, let's go into the character details. Let's start with the Trailblazer. Now, unlike a lot of people, I've actually focused more on the physical MC. I don't know, I just kind of enjoy the playstyle more than the like the taunt style. So I've kind of focused more on the physical MC. I have his Eidolons up to E6, so he's like basically maxed out for that. Just to let you guys know, I haven't been hunting relics at all. So far it's been alright. Like here's his relics. It's the set where he increases physical damage by 10%, and then after the 4 piece after the wearer attacks or is hit, their attack increases by 5% for the rest of the battle. This effect can stack up to 5 times. So this is the current set he has on. I have his gloves, which is like the most important thing in my opinion, just because it adds to his attack. So it adds 234. I have that maxed up to level 12. For whatever reason, I just like upgraded his helmet. I didn't really think things through, I think. I just upgraded this to level 6, so or plus 6, so that's that. And then I upgraded the orb here, the planar sphere, because this one was a physical damage one, so I only upgraded it by 4. So that's what his relics are looking like. In terms of traces, I don't think it's that different from the first account review. The only, I think, difference is I've gotten these two up to level 6 and then haven't really focused too much on bringing it any further than that, and his skill is at level 5, his basic attack is at level 3. Onto his light cone, it's still just a 4-star one. I haven't gotten really any good 5-star ones, so this one I'm kind of debating whether or not I should keep taking this one further, just because so far, like, in terms of most of the content, everything is fine. It's just progressing in the simulated universe. I'm still like stuck on World 4. Haven't really been trying too hard at it, and it's kind of like going through enemies and doing the auto battle. But I think maybe if I want to actually progress, I should start bringing some of these light cones up. So we'll look into that further. But yeah, so for now it's just this level 4, this 4-star light cone up to level 50. So that's that for physical MC. Let's switch it up. For the Preservation Fire MC, his Eidolons only up to level 3. I think there's still 2 more available in the shop, and then 1 more I'm assuming is just from something else. So yeah, currently just at 3. I don't really have a relic set for his fire version of him, so he just, whenever I just switch, I don't bother switching out his relics. Traces, didn't go too far with this either. Level 4 on the skill, and for whatever reason I got him level 4. Oh, because of the +2 on the Eidolon. So basically like level 2 on the skill, and then level 2 on the ultimate, level 1 on the basic attack, just because I haven't really been focusing at all on the trace materials for him. His light cone, for this one, I think I just leveled this random one up. Yeah, so this one's level 40. Not that great. It's just kind of like a stop gate. If I switch him over, this is the light cone that I swap over for him. So that is that. Let's move on to Seele. Now this is the big difference from the last account review. I believe, I think right after that is when I started summoning for Seele, and then I did end up getting her. So I did focus a lot of my time and energy on bringing up and farming her trace materials, as well as Yanqing's, because both of them are like top tier damage dealers, and then they also use the exact same trace ascension materials. They use like the hunt stuff. So a lot of my grinding has just been the crimson calyxes, getting arrow of the demon slayer. So as you can see, for her traces, I have her ult and her skill at level 6, and then her skill and ult at level 6, and her talent at level 5. Her basic attack is at level 4, but this one requires character ascension 5 to go for, and I am not quite there yet, so that is why. Relics wise, just have this set on her. I know the best set for her is the 4-piece quantum set. Like I said, I haven't been grinding relics at all. I mainly just upgraded the gloves because, again, this is what adds attack. So I just upgraded only the gloves. That's why that is at level 12. And then for the two-piece, it's the space sealing station again, just because that's what we get from Simulated Universe. So it's just whatever I have, we add on there. Light cone wise, I'm using the one you can get in Herta's shop, just because at this point it's super imposition 2. And then if we keep going, we can eventually bring this to super imposition 5. And that would make this a pretty cracked 5-star light cone. So this is currently at level 60. It's not too bad. Increases the wearer's crit rate by 10% and increases their crit rate against enemies with HP less than or equal to 50% by an extra 10%. So right off the bat, you get 10% crit rate, and then once you're in the middle of battle, they're less than 50, you bring that up to 20%. And then when the wearer defeats an enemy, their attack is increased by 25% for 2 turns, and that's kind of more in line with Seele's playstyle, where with her skill with Resurgence, if you defeat someone, you can move on to the next enemy and get another turn. So then once you move on to the next enemy with your new turn, with this light cone, your attack also increases by 25%. So I thought it was rather fitting to put this light cone on her. Pretty simple. Relics we went through. Eidolons, don't have any, only got her once. Moving on to Bailu. Eidolons, no other Eidolons. Relics, I have this set, the Passerby of Wandering Cloud. 2 pieces, increases outgoing healing. 4-piece at the start of battle, immediately regenerates 1 skill point. I believe this was the same set I had in the last account review. I could be wrong. But yeah, basically it's just whatever I had, and then I pressed the recommended gear, and then this is what they got. I know it's not like actually that greatly optimized at all, but like I said, I haven't been farming relics at all, so at this point it really doesn't matter. In terms of traces, we have her talent at level 4, skill at level 5, and ult at level 5, just because these are like the main healing stuff. And then her basic attack, I didn't really care too much. It's at level 3. I can always just, yeah, I can make a couple more of these and just bring these up to level 6. Probably just do that in a little bit anyway. Light cone, it's this 4-star light cone, perfect timing. I don't think this is the best for her, but because it has the increases outgoing healing effect, I thought I might as well throw that on for a little bit. Again, I haven't done too much research into it anyway. I've just kind of been having fun going through it and then playing when I have time. So I haven't done too much research on it, but this is basically, I think that's the same light cone I've had on her, and I've already had it leveled up, so she just kept using it. And then, yeah, that's basically it for Bailu. Moving on to Yanqing. This is the 5-star light cone we got from the gacha, Sleep Like the Dead. I originally had this on Seele, but when I got the one from Herta's store, I swapped it over to Yanqing, because this is, I believe, his literal best in slot, because it's literally him. Increases the wearer's crit damage by 30%. Again, his whole kit is based on like increasing crit rate and crit damage, so that makes a lot of sense. When the wearer's basic attack or skill does not result in a crit hit, increases their crit rate by 36% for 1 turn. This effect can only trigger once every 3 turns. So yeah, this is what I have on Yanqing. This is also, this light cone has a lot higher attack than Seele's does, which I found kind of disappointing, but I'm hoping, like, I'm not sure if the super impositions for this bring it up or not, but yeah, this is just something that I noticed for that. So in terms of traces, again, I've been farming the exact same materials for both him and Seele, so all of my energy is going towards like the hunt stuff for the Crimson Calyx. So his skill and his ult are both at level 5, just mainly because I use Seele a little bit more, because he's a little bit more helpful with dealing with mobs. So there's that. So these two are level 5, talent level 4, and then basic attack is at level 4. Unlocked a couple of these along the way as well. In terms of relics, he has this set. I didn't even farm for this set. I think you just get this set from doing those like the extra missions, I believe. The operation briefing. So I believe from this is where I got that set, and then it automatically put it on Yanqing for me. So there is that. Move back here. There's his light cone, there's his traces, that's his relic set, and then his 2-piece set is space healing station, just because I have the most of these pieces, and when I press recommended gear, it just picks it for him anyway. And then for Eidolons, I don't have any for Yanqing so far. So yeah, I basically just have these 3 5-star units, and then I got the light cone as well. So technically, I have 4 5 stars. Moving on, March 7th, I have her E1, her relic set. Got these 2 5-star ones, but I don't even think they're that great for her in terms of substats. Haven't really bothered leveling any of that up. The 2-piece set here is this one. Not sure how to say that. It's just literally recommended gear. I pressed that, and this is what they put on March 7th for me. So that's what the sets she has there. Her traces, didn't bother to level her too much. Like level 3 on the skill, level 2 on the alt, level 2 on the talent. Didn't even bother raising her basic attack really. Just because this as well is for the main character, the Trailblazer. So even if I did want it to upgrade it, it would be for main character instead of her. So it didn't really focus too much on her. She's mainly just for the second team, for the Forgotten Halls and stuff when I need like placeholders. That's basically what that is. Relics, light cone. I just literally have this random 3-star light cone. I had it brought up to like level 20. Nothing too crazy. It's really just like, again, an extra character to have during Forgotten Hall. And yeah, that's basically it there. And then again, as I kind of mentioned, I don't know if I mentioned this at the beginning, but basically I'm only going to be going through all the characters that I've actually built. I have a bunch of characters that I haven't really built yet. Like for example, from Natasha onwards, all of these characters are level 1. I haven't equipped them with anything. I haven't given them really anything at all. Just because, as I kind of mentioned previously, resources are extremely scarce. I don't want to start putting in resources here and there, bringing them all up to like level 20, but then, you know, at level 20 they're really not that useful, and then I've wasted all those resources on them, and then I don't have enough resources to bring anyone further. So that's kind of why I do want to, like, I know a lot of these characters are really great and a lot of people use them to great effect. It's just I just want to keep my resources, especially if I'm probably going to do another pulling video as well. I've basically compiled up a lot of saved up a lot of wishes or a lot of pulls, so I'm gonna do another summoning video. That's probably gonna be out soon anyway. If it is out, it's gonna be in the top right hand corner of this video, or I'll also link it in the description down below. So if it's not there yet, it'll probably be out in a couple of days. So I'm gonna do another summoning video, and then after those summons, I'm probably going to lose a lot of resources just bringing up maybe other characters or other light cones that I get. And then maybe at that point, I'll build up some of these characters if they have their light cones for them. So yeah, I'll basically just stop the character reviews at Herta. I do kind of go over a couple of these characters in my previous video, so you can go check that one out. I think in terms of new characters from there, I've only really gone Su Shang. I think all of these other characters like Sampo, Pella, QQ, Serval, and Hook, I think I've had them previously already, and again, there's really nothing to go over because they're like level 1. The only new character I've got since that previous video is Su Shang, which I haven't really built. So there we go. So let's head back. Next up is Heng. He's level 40. I haven't really bothered to ascend him. I have this one on him. This is what he previously used, this light cone. I also, when I only had the one 5-star light cone, I gave this one to Yanqing, which is why I had brought this one up to level 49. And then since now both Seele and Yanqing have their own light cones, I forwarded this back to Heng. So traces-wise, haven't done too much here. Level 3 on the alt and skill, level 3 on the talent, and then level 2 on the basic attacks. Relics, again, just recommended gear. This is what we have. I leveled up the gloves just because that's attack. And then in terms of Eidolons, I have him at E1. Moving on to Tingyun, I have her at E3. I don't use her in the main party. Again, this is mainly for like Forgotten Hall second team. Relics, just whatever is recommended gear. Traces, I have these at so her alt at level 5, her skill at level 3. I believe this is because, yeah, so this is one of her Eidolons. It's a +2 right here, level 3 here, level 2 on the talent, level 2 on the basic, and then I've unlocked this one as we were going. Light cone is this one. This is one you get from the shop in the here in the Shenzhou Luofu, the shop that's right here. This one, Jeweler's Pagoda. So this is one of the ones where after you spend a bunch of money, you can claim rewards, and this is one of the rewards you get. So I equipped it on her. So that is her light cone. Haven't leveled it up though, it's just still level 1. Traces, relics, and then yeah, she is at level 39. Just because she's again a stop holder unit for Forgotten Hall, and she's really just there to make up the numbers. Same thing with Asta. I used to use her a lot more, but now whenever I need a fire unit, I do just swap MC because his level carries over, so level 59 instead. So Asta's really there just for the second team. Her light cone is just another level 3-1 or 3-star one. It's stuck at level 1. It is super in position 5. Traces, haven't leveled up her traces at all. Relics, whatever is recommended, which is the 4-piece Thief of Shooting Meteor set. And then in terms of Eidolons, I only have the one that we got for free, so no Eidolons here. And then finally, last but not least, we have Herta. Like from the last video, I did enjoy using Herta a lot. It's just at this point, she's just kind of been outperformed by a 5-star, by Yanqing. So I haven't used her much at all. She's like the other units here. They're the backup units for the Forgotten Hall Team 2. So her stats are, I believe, should be the exact same as the previous videos. If not, maybe just like a couple little things here and there that are higher. So her ult and her skill, level 2. Her talent, level 2. Basic attack, level 1. And then that's basically it. Unlocked this thing here, but nothing too crazy. Relics, it's the 4-piece Musketeer of Wild Wheat set, and then these two just seem to be 2 random planar ornaments. We have her E1 Eidolon, and I believe once we beat World 4 on Simulated Universe, we would get her at E2. And yeah, and then her light cone is the Make the World Clamor. I do have 4 copies of this, but I think I'm just saving them for now. I don't know if another character will end up using them, and if so, then maybe I'll just give them another copy, or maybe I'll just end up imposing this one. I'm not too sure, but that is that for Herta. So with that is basically the end of like all my characters. As I was saying, the rest of them, they're just level 1, haven't really done anything with them. So let's just really briefly look at light cones now. So here we have the light cones. I have 2 5-star light cones here, Cruising in the Stellar Sea and Sleep Like the Dead. The rest you can just really briefly see. I have a bunch of 4 stars here and then a bunch of 3 stars. I'm not really going to go over every single one. You guys can pretty easily see which ones I have. Let's move on to the next tab. This is just relics. These are all the random other materials. Consumables, I don't really use them too much unless there's a boss fight. Mission items, cool stuff here and there. And then, oh yeah, I got 19 of the standard Star Rail passes. And then we'll be doing like another summoning video. It should be out tomorrow or maybe the day after at the latest. What else can we go over? We can go over the survival index stuff really quickly. Again, I'm now at Simulated Universe World 4. Haven't really been trying too hard in getting past it. Still just been using the auto battler, but I should look into actually focusing more and getting past that and going forward on that. Mainly been grinding the Crimson Calyxes for the Butt of the Hunt stuff, and then other stuff here and there. Stagnant Shadow as well if I need to ascend people. Haven't touched Cavern of Corrosions at all. Haven't really gone for any of the relic sets. Some Echo War here and there. I haven't claimed this week's rewards yet just because I like to wait until the last mid, because that means I would have had that week to do whatever to characters. They might have upgraded traces or whatever. It might make the battle easier. So I just wait until the end of the week to do that. And then Forgotten Hall, I am level 12 out of 15. 33 stars out of 45. Here's where I'm at Operation Breathing Part 7. This is the only one holding me back, and that's just because I haven't really grinded relics, so I don't really want to level 4 to a level 9 if I'm not going to be using them long term. Just want to save on resources. So there's that. I might eventually just decide to push two more to a level 9. But for now, it's alright. It doesn't really matter too bad. And then yeah, daily training, just your daily missions. Okay, and finally, let's just look at the quest progress. So as you can see, I've finished the main storyline. There's not much here left. In terms of companion missions, this is the only one I have left. This one is for Clara. So there's that one. And then for side missions, I just have these 3 left. So not too bad. This one I'm going to save for last just because it seems kind of annoying to go to 3 different places and look for stuff. I might just finish these 2 first. And then finish up the companion mission as well. So yeah, that was that video, guys. That's my account review. 1 month later, still playing Honkai Star Rail free to play. And yeah, let me know what you guys think. Let me know how your accounts are coming along. Are you way further ahead of me? Are you behind me? Where are you at right now? What's your level? Did I even show my level? My level is, I'm at Trailblazer level 47 right now. Equilibrium level 3. Yeah, let me know, guys. But thank you guys so much for watching. Again, there's probably going to be a summoning video out very soon, either tomorrow or at the latest the day after. It'll be linked in the description below. And yeah, thanks so much for watching, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace.
Some people may try to blend in and infiltrate.